Hey, we're live. I think that's how this works. Thanks to everyone, real quick. Thanks, everyone, real quick. Uh, for everyone who's, helped out along the way, participated, clicked on something that helps with the algorithm or more directly. I don't want to be crass, but it's very validating when people put their money where their mouth is. Although I also like it when people put their mouth... You know what I mean. Alright, so we're loading this. We've got... I have to be out the door in half an hour. So we're not going to get a lot done. But it's just like, do I have time? So we've got time to do something, even if something is only saying hi. Hi. As you can see, I didn't set up the studio. Oh man, I had it in my head that if I had time tonight, we would play Chapter 1 of, or some of Chapter 1 of Red Dead Redemption 2. Because, it starts in a blizzard. And Southwest Missouri, Joplin, Missouri, we're on the north end of the impending doom. I haven't seen any doom yet, but it's impending. It's impending. Hopefully we will get some cold. I don't think that's avoidable. Maybe we'll get some snow. It will likely get some snow. Hopefully we don't get freezing rain and ice, because that is when it gets dangerous. It's harder to drive on ice than it is on compacted snow, even though they're almost the same thing. And then for those of you who don't live in regions with freezing rain, it accumulates on tree branches, power lines, power structures. Housing, usually not as much of a problem, but it can accumulate, and then all that weight causes damage. Also, if the cold is cold enough, it can cause trees to explode from the internal freezing, and I think that's a little more rare, and I don't think we're going to get those kinds of temperatures, but it could happen. What I'm looking for is materials. I don't have my Elite Dangerous Odyssey Material Helper Launcher Tracker launcher. So that's not visible. So it's good to know what I believe I missed. I think I actually have just about everything I need to do the essential upgrades that I want to do, but I'm not sure of that. So currently it shows I'm missing. What the heck? What just happened?
Toyful 9191 just resubbed for 48 months. Few months now.
Yeah, 4 years. I wish I had my stuff set up, but I've been so lazy about prioritizing the show. You may have noticed. No, maybe, yeah, probably. I don't think that's working. It didn't show up there. Anyway, thank you, sir. Always welcome. See everyone? That's how you do it. Subscribe on YouTube for free or Twitch for money. It's all good and all appreciated. Before I was so... What's the opposite of rudely? Delightfully interrupted. So, upgrades for material, weapons and suits. I don't have a lot left. That, it doesn't actually cover everything for my long-term plans, but it gets me quite a ways there. So, I'm still looking for those. Oh, mining analytics. That might be something I need. I think I need one, actually. Just looked at that. Mining analytics, I have 9. I kind of need one. I might need more than one, because that is for the noise suppressor and stability. So I want at least 2 noise suppressors. That's going to be 10. I may want more than one, or more than 2. And then for stability, I don't know that I'll need that, but I may want it. So we're actually going to go ahead and do this mission. Threat level 3. Alright, threat level 3. It seems like with threat level 3, what usually happens is they're either are bad guys that you have to fight and they're a little tougher, or there are no bad guys. With threat level 2, it seems like there's always bad guys, but they're not that tough. Let's see. They need to make a sequel to this Amateur Dangerous. Actually, Elite Dangerous is like, I think the 4th in the Elite series. I'm not an expert. I'm not even mediocre at this game. But I have some fun. So let's launch, and then we need to figure out where we're gonna go. Should be in blue. Hey, there's someplace in blue, and it's 3,500 light seconds away. So it's gonna need a little boosting to get there. We're inside, so. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Get out of that. How do you... Left arrow, right arrow. Leaving the ship. Leaving the station. Whee, it's fun. Alright. And we'll hurry up a little bit here. It's loud in my headphones that I'm not wearing. Need to get far away from the station so that we're not mass locked. We're not mass locked. Let's... How do I do this again? No, it's shift. Shift.
Frame shift drive charging.
Oh, missed. We're gonna right over there.
3, 2, 1, engage.
I need to... That audio level. Alright, now it won't bust my ears. Oh, man. You're lucky living up there. Balmy Kansas City area, not having to worry about snow and ice this weekend. Alright, let's put the hammer down, rubber ducky. We want to get it about 30 seconds. Oh! Got it down to 8 seconds before I disengaged. And as we know, it's not going to actually be 8 seconds. We're slowing down. But we're close enough now. Okay, that was a really good SCO, supercharge, whatchamacallit. We're going to be landing on a planetoid. Planet, moon, one of the above. It needs to be elite, moderately uncomfortable, moderately threatening. Oh, you're getting half a foot of snow? Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of, like, the report from 2 days ago. I need to take another look at it, or the prediction, like 2 days ago. We might actually get ice then, if it has moved that far north. I'm really hoping we don't get freezing rain. That is terrible. But I replaced the wicks on the 2 kerosene heaters. I've got 24-ish gallons of kerosene, so that should last 3 days if we use both and keep the burners low. Mainly we'll just need one to keep the pipes from freezing in the basement, and then we may, if we lose power, then we'll want to use the second one on the ground floor. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a survival situation where we all have to huddle up and sleep in the same room. Oh my god. How uncivilized. Memphis is supposed to see 2-3 inches of ice. Oh man, I just know that can really mess up the infrastructure. Power. Which if it's institutional
Flight engaged.
level, then ooh, we're going a little fast. Then that can mess up water and probably gas. We should have stocked up a little bit more on canned food, but worst case scenario, we can eat dry ramen. I don't think it's going to come to that. Think we'll be fine. Don't want to. And it's. If anyone wanted to send money to help out with the pre-disaster fund, it's a little late because I don't know if there's going to be any shopping before the white falls. Came in a little shallow on that. Usually I like to aim for the other side so that we kind of land right above it. Piercing hears will forever remind me of my dad. Yeah. I had a little trouble with this one. Once I got it working again, it was smoking quite a bit. We don't seem to be taking gunfire. Yeah, I don't see any hobgoblins wandering around. There's no ships on the radar. Alright, let's get down here. And we can try to do a hit and run on this
Landing gear deployed.
instead of maximizing our plunder. We just get out, grab the goods, and there should only be one crate. Maverick suit. Oops. I don't see an incoming ship yet. And crates right there. The guys are over there. I think I've been to this planet before, and that's not it. That's it. So we can get out of Dodge. Don't see or hear any incoming ships. I could cut into those panels and get a little more loot. But we're just going to get out of here. 6 months worth of MREs? Wow. With 6 months, you might even be able to afford a friend. Oh, see, now here comes a ship coming in, and it's probably gonna drop off some baddies. Just out of curiosity. Following his shadow. Or is that my that's my shadow. Chasing my own shadow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Felt like I got a little close to the ground there. Alright, yeah, see, that ship just dropped off. And bad guys. We could shoot them with our missiles. Or we could just do a flyby. And get out of here. It's amazing how effective handheld weapons are against ship shields. There's just something wrong with that. Still wouldn't have friends. Friends are expensive. I'm too. It's more than just introverted. What do I need? I need to shift J.
Frameshift drive charging.
And then we can head back to that. Oh, I can't do that yet. Head back to that station, pick up our goodies. Call it a victory. And I don't know if we'll have time to do much after that. Maybe we'll find another station.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Because I do still shop for free upgraded gear. I don't have a destination yet. There it is. Whoa! Watch out for that tree. So we're heading, nope, over here.
Warning, Graveship Drive operating beyond safety limits.
Concentrate. And my super cruise assistant knocked me out there. But if we use that too early, then we're not going full throttle, so. I think we can use a little bit more overcharge.
Beyond safety limits.
Throttle down. We're coming in too hot, so we'll move away and then back towards. And then hopefully that'll do the trick. Yeah, that'll do the perfect. Oh, MRA. Sometimes I miss those dessert cakes. They're basically like somewhere between Play-Doh and fruitcake. But especially the maple one, I used to enjoy those. Oh, but now that I think about it, in the Air Force we didn't actually have MREs. We had, I think they were called in-flight meals, which were basically MREs, but I think they were about 500 to 1,000 calories less per package, with the idea that Air Force aren't going to be pumping rucksacks and moving at a run over great distances, so didn't need quite the same calorie density. Which is, you know, that's just true. And there were guys who figured out how to use the coffee creamer and the hot chocolate mix to make a pudding. There are some things that were pretty good and other things that tasted like plastic. Once this gets down to just under 1 million meters, we should drop out a frame shift. Based on this parallax, it looks like a fast-moving target. Does this make anyone want to play jacks? So are they designed for calorie density or just storage or both? I'm not close enough, am I? No, I was close enough. There we go. Autopilot engaged. We have tin cans of ground beef, apple chips. How much water do you have? I'm sure you have. Oh, let me guess. I'm going to say 220 gallons. Which hopefully is somewhere it won't freeze if the power goes out. I got a situation over here. I got some sodas sitting on basically a pallet. And I'm wondering, could I try to get as many as I can in their fridge so they don't freeze and explode? And we can just use Starport Services to turn in that mission. Now, if there's a well behind your house... Oh my god! You are serious.
Incoming message.
So now this says that I need weapon schematics, aerogel, and graphene. And it looks like I need aerogel the most, but I don't actually, because it's just for the Artemis upgrade. I really don't need anything. I should head back into the civilized bubble and find some engineers. So, like, to demonstrate, get in there. Demonstrate how far we are. That's not a real thing. come on. Oh, good boy. So we're 300 light years from the Earth system. Basically, straight up. Yeah. Straight. What's straight, right? I actually did want that map. Mountain House Calm. You may have shared that before, now that I think about it. Oh, interesting. I didn't read the whole thing on the well before. If we go straight down, we want to find something that's about 50. That's a little too far. I can't do that in one jump. You do that in one jump. That in one jump. And that's probably more towards civilization. What about this one? 57. Ooh, I don't know if we can do that. Let's lock it in. And for ship 5709 is our current. So if we burn off some fuel, we might be able to do that. This jump that we have selected, it doesn't say. But let's get out there. It'll be interesting to see how much fuel we have to burn to make a direct jump. It's probably better just to stop at the other system, and because I'm just looking for random places that other people haven't visited. Try to find pre-upgraded equipment. Mountainhouse.com. Not a sponsor. Cheesy pepperoni pizza bowl. Adventure and emergency food made delicious. This kind of answers the why not both question. Solo peak to campfire feast. Looks promising. Alright, so we need to first get in frame shift so we can burn that fuel. I've noticed recently that when I clear my throat, I do it in a triplet. Okay, that was either 5 or the second one was 2, depending on how you want to look at it. But, you know, generally works, right?
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Alright, so first, let's look at how far our destination is. It is 57.55. So we need to create half a light year of jump range, and the actual destination is in this direction, so let's go ahead and point in that direction. And we will just
Warning, frame shift drive operating.
super cruise overcharge until it starts to give me a heat warning.
Warning, temperature critical.
We'll drop out. We look at our fuel gauge. I believe we used about 10% of our fuel, maybe 12% there. So if we take another look at the galaxy map. Oh, before we do that, I need to see what my actual range is. So now I've got a range of 58. That's my current. So if we redo the routing. Oh, it didn't skip that. Try to burn a little more fuel. They sell some at Walmart. I tend to get them from Amazon. If you watch them, they can go down to 5%. Hey, what's aggro? I'm trying to think. Does that name sound... Don't think your name sounds familiar to me. Have I forgotten you, or have you changed your name? Or are you just a new guy? New person. Let's try this again. Ah, it's still not skipping. Do that, and then if we just click on it, 57.55. B20-0. I need to leave, don't I? Yep. Yeah, see, that's the wrong one. It's 53 light years. I should probably just jump there. I kind of wanted to prove a point, but if it's going to be a jerk about it, I don't really have the time to make that point. An anarchy system, so okay, so we can scoop. But since it's anarchy, there might not be a population, which means that there won't be a store to shop at. We'll see when we get there. I really don't even have time to land if there is a station. I don't think we have our B scanners ready. There we go. Got the engine. 33 bodies, wow. And just do this. Do settlements as well. There aren't any. Well, probably the smart thing to do, we go to Inara and look for a system. Incorrect Mac mode. Really? Alright, let's toggle all. And then take away anarchy. And then... Okay, there's plenty around here. And this one says population 0. Population 0. What the heck? There's a 2.5 million. Close to the star, so we might overheat. Yeah, we're gonna overheat.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
That'll help.
Frameshift drive charging.
Looks like we didn't take any damage. 21 virgins? Oh, 21 virginis. So close.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, but they're QAnon virgins. I didn't catch that. Oh, I hope that's not a white dwarf. Not the biggest deal if it is. No, it said it was a... Did it say it was a K? No, that was the one we just came from. Whoa! That is one white star.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, this guy's nice and close. So where is he? He's over this way. Oh, he's close, so we can't full throttle. We want to stay outside the exclusion zone. Yep, I should have left a minute ago. gonna do this. We're gonna go to the store and we're gonna see if they have a good gun or suit or something. Gonna be too slow. Keep it full throttle until we get down to 8 seconds. Alright, 6 seconds, so this is pretty good. It's never great, but you get the best that you can. Oh my god, we're not even into the 1,000,000 meters yet. Get behind us on the radar. He'll be a bad guy. Coming in at our altitude-ish. Getting behind me. Alright, should be fine. I hate when I go and request docking permission and then forget to cut the engine, and then I run into the station. Not great. Not great. If you only do it once, it's not too big of a problem, but if it keeps bouncing against the station, then that's a problem. Put your shield offline, you start taking damage. That's not my kind of picnic.
Landing gear deployed.
You guys ever lay out
Docking successful.
any place around here where you can get a good tan? Totally if you like extra crispy. And sometimes I think that this sequence is just a time waster, but it does give the server in your PC time to load and load in the next area. I didn't get the no gravity warning.
Magnetic contact active.
Hit that back wall, she'll appreciate it.
You don't mind doing a little light trespassing.
A little light trespassing.
If you don't mind getting your hands dirty, I could have it out.
That's why I wear
Whatever you're in the
gloves.
market for, you don't want to be caught unprepared.
And 4 suits, so we might
Take
have an
your time.
upgraded. Well, we definitely have an upgraded suit, but it's only a grade 2 with no engineering modifications. And 6, so there's a chance here. Got a grade 2 with a magazine increase on an Aphelion, which I actually already have that, except it's grade 4 or 5. So, not a good deal for me. If I had time, I would probably put this on the
Come back when you...
sharing is caring thread. But we don't have time, so alas, we're just gonna call it a day. Appreciate you guys being here. It's always more fun when you're here, so hope to see you guys next time. And I'll try not to be a stranger, but you know how unreliable I am. I make no promises. Only apologies. Nice of you to say. Till next time, be well. Always more fun when you're here. Did I forget anything? Like how to do my job?